There we go. That might help. Hello, hello. Welcome to stream. I do want to give you guys fair warning. On my end, the frame rate is really, really bad. So, if you have not heard, just letting you know, you can rewatch all streams over on Twitch. Not on Twitch, excuse me. All the Twitch streams over on YouTube. So, there is my YouTube link in chat for anyone who sees this later. Hi, YouTube. But yeah, we are having some issues, but it seems to be just doing its own thing. Play May's game, really? When there's like nobody in chat to play, that is a fantastic time to press that. Alrighty, well, I guess we're playing a game right off the fucking bat. So, anyways, first off, hello. There isn't usually many times I will stream really late, so I apologize for the lateness of today. However, there was a tree in the road yesterday, so we dealt with the tree yesterday. So today was store day, and we went and got groceries and things. So I do apologize, but I mean, we're still here, so cool. Let's see, you made the comment the other day that no one plays it, and you wait for more people's. Oh, I can wait? Okay. Well, if you're gonna redeem it, you can redeem it right there. But okay. I will at least wait for maybe some more people, and then we'll put that in there. Anyways, speaking of what the hell's going on in chat, Faye has redeemed a maze game, which is a cute little pixel game that chat can play, and it's super duper fun. He has purchased these with the celestial stars. That is my chat redeem currency, blah blah blah. You can make me stretch, you can play the game, you can ask me for a quick tutorial, you can do fun other things, etc, etc. You can also suggest. The suggesty stuff is for me to put things into a glass jar, essentially, and we vote on it later. So, as an example, we're coming up on 700 followers. Once we hit 700 followers, we will likely ask chat for some fan art. If there's nothing in the jar, we'll just talk about it that day. Otherwise, you can always, at any time, throw away your points by suggesting things that we can draw. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. It's the most technical term you've ever heard. But anyways, yes, don't forget that there are points to redeem, because I know many of you just sit and lurk and collect hundreds of thousands of points. You can spend them. It is okay. I am not doing anything that crazy yet. I will let you know when they are updated and there are more redeemable things. Otherwise, today is going to be some more art because I have art to work on, but this is also art that I'm just kind of working on in my own time. Anyways, so let's head over to that screen. This is my paladin Asuna. You may recognize her from a few different streams. Last we checked, we were line arting over by the hand. I managed to finish up the bottom here, but I still have a braid to do, so we are literally finishing her up. I need to add and rework some lines, make them thicker in certain areas that I would prefer. So that's what we're doing. Otherwise, just sit back, relax, enjoy the view. Anyway, how are you, Faye, since you're clearly here and rockin' and a-rollin'? Boop, boop. How's the gaming going? Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. If I sound exhausted, it's because I am. It was a long day. Let's see, doing the Azerathian archives thing? What? Is it a new thing, or is it the old thing from the one island blardity blarg? Yeah. You know what I mean. But cosmetics are always good. Oh, and you were asking about the chibi thing. Let me go back here. So I'm working on redoing some of my stuff in my about section. for those not aware. And I'm actually very bad with chibi, but I'm apparently getting better at it. But yeah, I'm literally doing my character Vel up here cosplaying as the character that I'm currently drawing, Asuna. That's why her tail and her horns are purple, and it's clearly she's not wearing any makeup because I didn't want people to think, oh, I'm like a cosplayer. This is just hilarious because everyone talks about my Drawn Eye tail, and since I'm not making a Drawn Eye character for VTubing or anything, and it's always just going to be Vel, I thought it would be adorable to have her all dressed up, but this is going to be for the rules section. So once I finish this up, I'll put it on there. But until then, I'm still working on it. There's a lot of color to do, like a lot of color, lots and lots and lots. Well, more rendering than actual color, I suppose. But you guys know what I mean. So at least speaking of WoW, we have a lot of WoW stuff to do. Like, I've got this piece to finish. We have an 𝐏𝐚𝐥𝐚𝐲 for next month that I need to jump on pretty much as soon as I can. And I want to do more WoW pieces, but I don't know. We may end up actually getting around finally to some Final Fantasy 14 pieces. I don't know. It's a iffy, but we're working on it. Just all the things we need to do and make, and yeah, need some help, you guys. Gotta help me out. New thing for this patch. Okay. Kind of figured it might be a new one, but I wasn't sure if it was the old one too. I need to get back into WoW, period, before the end of January. We're getting there. I've literally spent my days, all of my free time, either doing art like this, trying to catch up, or doing video editing and catching up. So either way you look at it, I've been very, very busy every single day. I'm so tired. I haven't even had a vacation. Didn't even get a Christmas vacation. It was just Christmas, here you go, hope for some good shit, and woof. Go, go, go! Let's see, you are just a little thick there, line. Is there anything in particular you think I should know about? So I thought I saw some people doing some stuff, but I don't know, it looked like they were doing like older stuff. Like just getting into the dream, and I was like, what? Why? Like, you say you're doing new things for the patch, but you're doing old shit. I don't understand. But who knows? People probably trying to get their alts up, maybe. People may be considering switching classes, from what it sounds like. I don't know. Say, believe it or not, you guys, I have some pretty cool old bits coming to YouTube from Twitch. I found a whole lot of old... Well, actually, I took pretty much all of the old clips from the past few years and put them all together in a nice big video, and you guys can see those. I think tomorrow. They come out tomorrow. I've still got a few other video things to edit, but those ones for a fact I know are ready to go. They're already uploaded, they're already scheduled, they will be coming out. So you got me playing WoW, you got me playing other stuff. Got me doing artsy things too sometimes. It just depends. It depends on what was clipped and why. Half the time it's not me clipping things. It's my viewers because they think it's funny. There's a few screamy bits where something jumps out and scares me, so be aware. It's a shame I couldn't add in some of the new ones from freaking Lord of the Rings Return to Moria. God, I can't believe those orcs scared the crap out of me. I was like, really, guys? You're like just slinking about in the dark. No, it's not gonna scare the bejesus out of me at all. So there's a lot of new games I want to play too, but I can barely manage to play my one game. I can manage the Moria game like once, maybe every 2 or 3 weeks, but yeah, that's how bad it is, guys. I am so stinking busy. I wish I had nothing better to do but game. But it's mostly the video editing. The video editing takes a lot. I'm starting to finally see how and why people would be like, oh, I need a video editor. And I'm like, really? You can't just do that yourself? Nope. Nope, it's a lot. The Twitch bit, though, isn't so bad. I already have a habit of wanting to go back and rewatch my VODs just to make sure, like, the microphone works, other things work. If something kind of messed up, maybe I can, like, troubleshoot it off stream kind of stuff, but otherwise, you know, it wouldn't be helpful, but because I already do it, it's pretty helpful for me. So rather than watching the VOD on Twitch and be like, okay, what messed up? What do I need to fix? Is there anything? Blur, blur, blur. Instead of watching it on Twitch, all I have to do now is upload the video itself into the video editor and then be like, oh, look, let's cut this out. Let's shorten this. Let's up this. And let's add an ending. And we're done. Put it on YouTube. So I essentially make the videos directly after stream. So when most people are like, okay, I gotta run and eat, I'm like, yeah, I gotta run and eat with one hand, edit with the other hand. Excuse me. So, especially lately, I've been lurking in a lot of streams. Sometimes I'll get chatty, but like most of the time I'm lurking because I'm editing or I'm waiting on an edit even. If I'm just waiting on it to render, that's mostly when I get chatty. I'm like, oh yeah, I guess I could talk now. I'm playing Twitch tag with Miss Floof Potato. Feels like a version of Where's Waldo, except where's Vel? Well, start checking all the art streams. Does it seem like a chill stream? She's probably there. Not calling myself out or anything. Alrighty, let me take a double check and see here. Oh, I see a shadow dragon. Hi. Probably at work. Lurking. I see you. Oh, something that totally occurred to me. And it only reminded me because Shadow's on here. So Shadow's an old writing buddy, and we have literally the best fucking time writing together. But, you know, old things just don't got the time for it. So 𝐏𝐴𝐚𝐥𝐚𝐲 started writing lore about her character 𝐏𝐴𝐚𝐥𝐴. And it's so exciting because 𝐏𝐴𝐚𝐥𝐴, even though, you know, VTubing and all that, she still has the persona. She's always been known as 𝐏𝐴𝐚𝐥𝐴. Her character, being, you know, a void elf and all that, and being cursed. And that's actually the piece she was working on when she was streaming with us. I got a sneak peek, har har har, I've seen the whole thing. But, yeah, you guys can totally follow her on her Patreon to see the story, but like, oh my god, I'm so excited. A lot of you who have been with me for a long time know we've been doing the book reading thing for a while. It's kind of like when I book read Illidan, so I got to read Illidan pretty much while I was at work, and then a few years like a year later, we voted for it on stream, so I book read Illidan, and it was really cool being able to read about the demon hunters and stuff from World of Warcraft. So now for 𝐏𝐴𝐚𝐥𝐴, it's like, oh, I get to read about a void elf. Ooh, so exciting. Oof, these ones are getting real tight up in here. Tight braid, tight braid. You guys have no idea how hard this braid was. I drew this braid, at least over 10 times, trying to get the twist. Oh, so difficult. It's like, for most, like, artists and stuff, they're like, it's easy, you do this, and then you can, like, figure it out. Like, no, that does not look like a braid. I don't know how the hell you're doing that, but that is not how you do that. For me, it's always been hearts. Make hearts, and it essentially looks like a braid. And I'm cheating because it looks like a heart, and it's a braid. So doing a real ass motherfucking braid. Let's just say I had to do a lot of Jinx studies with her hair twisting and all that shit, because it was crazy. It was crazy. I also need to finish my Jinx piece. I know, some of you have been waiting. But, truth be told, there were some lighting issues that I had, and I couldn't brain work it out, so usually if something's confuzzling, I just sit on it a while, and then it eventually comes back around. It wasn't the best composition to start with, but, you know, that's just the way it is. Not all art wants to behave from the beginning. Like, even this one, it took, what, 5 or 6 renditions of the pose before I finally figured it out. Like, gotta put your character in a box in your brain and pretend that that box is twisting and you're looking at it from below. Rawr. Yeah. It's like, really, I don't really know what it looks like I would be looking like from below. Like, whoever takes a box, puts it on the ground, and then, you know, puts their face in it on the bottom. Well, okay. Unless you're like me and you're a cat person and you're like, okay, cat, get in the box, and then you're like in the floor waiting for them to get excited and jump in it. I mean, I think that's the only time you'd ever have that actual perspective in mind. Otherwise, who the fuck thinks of that? Nobody's gonna think of that. brain your work. Yeah, dude. There's so much brain work to this. You brain work a braid. Like, I even took my hair, braided it, took a picture of the actual twisting, and I still couldn't brain work it. Like, literally. I wonder, do I even have it still? No, I think I finally deleted it. But, like, it's in here. Where did it go? Like, I'm legit gonna show you guys. This is awful. Like, it's gotta still be, at least be in the pictures. Where are you? I'm like, this can't be that hard. Stupid braid. Alright, it's before lavia, so here's lavia stuff. Oop, oop. There we go. Took a picture of my own motherfucking braid. And I think this is the only way it really worked, too, because I'm like, how is it doing this? And over here, sometimes it's bigger on one side and not on the other, and it makes no sense. Blah, 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 blah. You know, it was interesting. Took a long-ass time. But, yeah, not the first time. It's like, weren't we talking with that with Elu? Like, on stream? I think we did. We were like, you know, half the time we're trying to do the real thing in real life, and we're trying to take a picture, and God forbid, like, somebody else is, like, either walking in on you being weird, or you're asking somebody else to do it, and you're like, humor me, but could you do this, and pretend that this is this, and for whatever reason, don't ask questions. You want me to what? You heard me. I want you to hold this sword, and I want you to pretend like you're yelling at somebody. Rawr. Yep, I mean it. I mean it for realsies. Like, why on earth would I do that? Because I asked. Luckily, and Katie can attest to this, I have never asked my roommates to do anything weird. I've always managed to find a way to do that shit myself. I've been tempted, though. Don't think I haven't thought about it. Oops. Come on, go away. How many times do I gotta click you to go backwards? Like, the braid did not want to twist, guys. At all. So I'm trying to keep that line width really, really thick at the bottom, too, just to keep that consistent. Because there's nothing more frustrating than looking at something and just knowing it's wrong, but you can't tell why it's wrong. Like, it just is. Why? Because I'm looking at it and it looks wrong. But anyway, the long roundabout point I was trying to make is I'm really, really glad that Elu is finally getting her work done. And it's super inspiring for me. Be like, okay, Vel, you're only doing like a few pieces at a time. You really should be working like Elu work and working your butt off and finishing this fucking project so you can do your own shit. Yeah, I talk to myself like that in my head. I'm not even gonna lie. You really shouldn't, but yeah. That's how I motivate myself to get shit done. I have to talk shit to myself. I will say, it has to be working because, look, I've been so stinking busy working for like the past, what, 6 months? Like hardcore, so. Has to be working, right? Why and how else is Vel working her butt off for no stinking reason? Well, it's not no reason. It's because they want to. And the results are just really nice. It used to be such a struggle just to get one thing done within like a 4-month span. Now I'm over here like, I'm just rocking so hard, I'm just gonna keep going. Yeah. And I keep adding like a million more things to my plate. Totally fine. It's fine. It's fine. Totally fine. Why wouldn't it be fine? It's fine. But I don't know. I'm just making it work, guys, by constantly working my butt off. Never give up. Never surrender. Well, Faye, we may have to save our pixel game for another time. I didn't really, I didn't think anybody would show up at all, actually, with it being a late stream, so the fact that you're even here says something about my ability to predict shit. I don't know shit. I suppose we can go down like this. Make that not so harsh. The dark line. The dark line, I'm sorry. I blame the hunter and the light forged tail. Hey, my tail's got nothing to do with it. And Addie's not here to defend herself, so that's just rude. Totally saw you guys hanging out in chat the other day, though. I was like, oh my god, I want to go in and interrupt, but I can't. I was rendering. And I get excited when I talk, and I'm like, God knows the last thing I need is to touch my computer and like move it a little bit. And the damn external hard drive would undo, and I'd have to start all over from the beginning. And those are like 3-hour wait time windows. Like, there's no way. I'm not touching my computer. I'm like, I'll wait. Voila. That's a thick, rough-ass braid. Hope everybody appreciates the time it took to get that motherfucker. We were hiding from the bad guildies. Yeah, I know, right? I kind of figured. I was like, I bet you anything they're literally just here because they don't want to be in the other one. Yeah, and somehow, some way... Try again? I either got banned or locked out from the other one because I can't see anything unless they just erased everything. I doubt it, but I'm just like, well, okie day then. Oh, that's cute. I like that transmog set. Is that a 𝐏𝐚𝐥𝐚𝐲? Hurrah! How are you, love? I missed hanging out. Well, I'm glad you're here. Sorry it's kind of quiet, but yeah, it was a weird off time frame. So there's probably not a whole lot in here, but that's okay. Do I want to go like that? Do I want to go like this? Okay. Doing this one. All is well. Kinda messed with the ranks. Oh, yeah. Well, he fucked up. He fucked up big time because now I can't see anything again. I'm just like, well, this is why I just deal with my own Discord. I don't mess with other people's Discord. Although, I have to be fair. How many times did it take me to, like, fix stuff for you? I'd go in there and you're like, I can't see this. I'm like, what? What do you mean you can't see it? Like, Discord needs to fucking fix something. So that when we screw with shit, it doesn't screw up too much stuff. It's like, you got the thing, and then you got the permissions, and you got it where it syncs to the categories, but then the categories messed up. It's like, well, where is it? Where's the fuck up? Like, you expect me to go through and find it? It's like asking me to fucking go through and find the apostrophe that's missing in coding. Yo, you bitch, it's gonna take a long time. And I'm not talking with, like, the fancy tech that people have now, where it automatically reads when there's a mess up. I'm talking like when you had to type this shit in Word or in Notepad, like back in the 90s. Sorry, really excited squeak. I love my Mickey. We are still working on Asuna, but I finally got her line art booty. I'm sorry you guys missed the booty, but I got it already. But I'm almost there. Oh. And when I eventually get my panels all done, I have my chibi version too. With my boopy hammer. I will boop the fuck out of anybody. I may be holy, but I'm gonna boop some bitches. Oh, wait, this is Procreate. No, shut up! Go back! I'm not clicking that. Over here. Till I accidentally set, like, restore factory settings or some shit and screw my fucking shit up. That'd be great. Yeah, notepad, yes. Alright. I still have some of my fucking codes. Oh my god. Especially during my writing days on, like, MySpace and shit. Yes. Oh my god. My layouts were gorgeous, you guys. Gorgeous. The only problem is, like, my style is so... You guys know, so spacey, so realistic, that it's, like, it's so hard. It's why I like the chibi thing and all that. I'm like, I'm trying to make cute stuff, but I don't have the ability to pay somebody else to do the cute things right now, and I don't want to wait. I want it done right now, so I gotta do it myself. It's like, I gotta do the work. Great. But Himi knows. Himi knows what it's like. All I want to do is play a damn game, and I don't have time. Just one game. Oh, come on, braid. Just work with me here. Just a little bit more. Actually, 𝐏𝐚𝐲, I don't think I've ever asked. So you have code 𝐏𝐚𝐲. Where did you get the 𝐏𝐚𝐲 from? Because it's kind of reminding me of something right now that I was thinking of yesterday. 𝐏𝐴𝐚𝐲 does. Cry. Oh, also for anybody, new, old, doesn't matter. All of my Twitch VODs are going on YouTube, but that also means other things too. I have compiled all of the clips from the last 5 years here on Twitch, and there's one solid video. It should be out tomorrow, and you guys get to see my old clips. Oh my god. We are keeping them forever. They're going on YouTube. That's a rabbit hole. They're never coming out of there. I think at this point I'll just use some thin lines to just assume some spots. Okay, the only thing I don't have lines for is the breastplate here, which is hard because I want it to be like smooth. That's the word, but smooth hands is not my forte. I don't know, maybe. If you can get it in the right spot, maybe. Oops. Oop. That was almost it. That was almost it. Come on. Yeah. Okay, let me see. Hiromi. Okay. The only people who call me by my real name are people at work. Well, yes, yes. This one's like so wild. Okay. It's like it's a regular size, not so bad. Just a little bit maybe. Actually, I got a better idea. Totally have a better idea. We're just gonna do a beautiful zippy. We're gonna just do it like this. Alright, we're gonna have to distort you to be like in the big round because Vel ain't braining that. My brain said nope. Oops. Not that. We warp. Here we go. Warp that. Perfect. I can fix that line. That's no biggie. Okay, maybe just erase that entirely because that was really kind of... sort of, kind of, maybe. That kind of works. That'll deal. That will be a deal for the line art. Hell yes. Now I just want my outside lines. I have to go back. Yeah, go back over some of the stuff and the braid. Oh my god. Thick lines, biatches. Especially to show what's in the front. It's gonna be the whole thing. Excuse me, boob. Excuse me. Okay, so the only time I've ever heard 𝐏𝐚𝐲, I think, only because I don't know for sure, was in an anime, and it was called Bleach. But anyway, I was thinking about it, and I was like, I should really draw some characters from Bleach. I like those characters. I don't know why I've never managed it. Especially my favorite character. I don't know how. Like, I've tried drawing her, but I don't think my skills were, like, there. But now that I'm upgraded, I suppose, Vel 2024 here, I should probably try it. I've been meaning to draw more with the iPad. Every time I grab it, it's dead. That'd be fun. Yeah. We need to do more fan art, but ay. Working on it. That's why we're doing the Alexstrasza for next month. Year of the Dragon. Why not draw the Dragon Queen, bitches? Oh my god. I think we might actually get to color her. I haven't seen Bleach, but I've heard there was a Himi. Yeah. Well, it's, Orahimi, but it's Himi. I've just never heard of Himi ever until then, so I believe. I'm like, I really don't think I've ever seen anything. Like, most of the, like, I didn't watch anime until I was an adult, so it's really kind of hard. Because, like, people are always like, blah, 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 this and Naruto and all kinds of things. Which cracked me up so hard, because the first time I saw Naruto, first of all, it was unfortunately in English, but you get used to the voices. So you're like, oh, man. So I had to watch it in English. But the opening song was by a band I already knew about, and I couldn't believe it. It was like their most famous song, I think. Done by My Kung Fu Generation, I believe. So, like, when it first came on, you hear the opening, everybody knows it as the opening for Naruto, and I hear it, I just think of the actual music, because I was a music student. I loved music, and I'm like, what? What? And then it occurred to me, I'm like, oh yeah, it's an Asian band. Oh, no wonder. Of course it's gonna be an opening song to something. But, like, it never occurred to me until, like, then. And I'm like, this is so embarrassing. I'm an adult and I don't know this. Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah, what? Not even Sailor Moon. Yeah, no. I still to this day have never seen Sailor Moon. I will say, okay, my problem with old anime, 90s anime, 80s anime, it's ugly as shit. I can't look at it. It's disgusting. But the only like old anime I've ever seen that I don't care if the art sucks because I love it so much is Rurouni Kenshin. Fucking love it no matter what. I don't care. Yeah, it's why I won't watch like One Punch Man. I refuse to watch One Piece. I don't care how fucking popular that is. That's ugly as shit. But anyway. Midnight. Hello, by the way. And then there was that Himi Gouache that came out. Oh, really? You English Naruto. I know. Also, probably for Chambers. Yeah, it is a good song. How dare. Kenshin, yeah. Actually, they did Rurouni Kenshin on Netflix in a real live action. It was very weird because I started in the middle. I didn't know they did 3. But, like, those were even good. I was like, I'm so impressed. Like, I love it. If you get Sailor Moon these days, you really have to wonder how Serena managed to breathe much less anything else. I have no idea what any of that means. Oh, man. Okay, well, to be fair, the actual reasoning I do know. One of the big reasons why, like, I never watched any of that. I never watched Power Rangers because that was big in my day. But my cousin loved it. My mom was a teacher. Let's keep this in mind. My mom was a teacher. I think it's back. Yeah, I think it is. I think it is. My poor streamers. Oh May need refresh. Hero. Oh my goodness. Is it back? Hero. Can anyone see me? Can anyone hear me? Maybe might need to redo stuff. Okay, no, we're back. Okay. Hi, Midnight. Sorry. It dropped all frames out of nowhere. What the heck? Just a little rough, guys. Don't worry about it. As I was saying, I didn't get to watch anything unless there was a learning reason to watch it. Yet somehow I was allowed to watch Disney. Don't ask. I mean, I guess Disney has good lessons, but I don't know. I don't know. Whew. Trying for my outside lines here. In case anybody's wondering. So I will say, all those clips, like I said, from the past 5 years are going onto YouTube. But Midnight Dracula Dora made it in there. He's only got a spotlight for a few seconds, but he's in there. Can't have clips without funny drag. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Chuckle it up, baby, because he's in there. And then I have where fucking Hemi was trying to kill me and I killed myself. I was like, ah, darn it. But it was very important to have the Pally moments. Especially considering we need more context for the Drawn-Eye tail. It's like, no, I don't have a tail. My character does. She's a hailer. Not that that helps anything, but... How is your classic going, by the way? Guess I should ask, see how it's improving. Oh, it looks so much better. Sorry, I know I'm going round and round with this, but I'm just trying to get a good, sensible spot on it. I'm getting rated. What? It's your boy Rocky with a party of one. Hello, hello. Welcome to stream. Classic is okay. Phase 2 in a few weeks. Ooh, not bad. I'll say, I know I can't wait to see it, just to see what they do. I mean, again, never played in Classic, so when they did finally do the 40-man, what do you call it? Molten Core even though I had to do it like through that extra break in between, and I never did it in the real time. It was still kind of fun. I was like, wow, could not imagine doing this back in the day, but fun. How was your stream, Rocky? What did you do today? Rocky is, actually, let me just do this real quick. Whoa. I hope I spell that right. Good luck to me. Okay, good. Like, I can't see that. That's like a font 9, maybe barely a 10. What the fuck? Anyway, Rocky is a variety streamer, but mostly gamer. Total fun to be in his chat. He did a cooking one at one point, so yeah. Thank you so much for showing up. We're doing a super late stream, just chatting and hanging out while Vel works. And if you need to raid and run, that's fine too. We do not mind. The runes made it a far better experience for me. Yeah, I bet. Oh my god. Speaking of runes. I was struggling so hard in Return to Moria. And Storms, new follower, Storms, was so nice and was helping me like get my shit straight so I could actually play. I'm like, why does this rune not make sense? Because I mean, Lord of the Rings, right? So we're talking like orcs. There's a fucking rune that works on orcs, but it doesn't seem to like do that much damage on some of the weapons that I'm having. So I'm like, look, I know my weapon isn't like top tier, but why the fuck is it still not doing any damage? What is wrong with this thing? But I was like, this can't possibly work on every orc, right? Because you've got like, you have goblins, you have orcs, you have uruk, you have urukai, and you have gundabad orcs. And these are big boys, let me tell you, like big ass boys. If you guys have not played, or even if you want to see the playback on that motherfucking stream, I have it edited. I just need to upload it. It should upload this weekend, if anything. But like, them some big ass motherfuckers, let me tell you. So I'm like, why am I just getting my ass chewed? What is wrong? What is this? Is there something wrong with this? And it's we have discovered that, yeah, no, just because it says orc, like extra damage on orc, does not mean it works for all the orcs, okay? So just FYI, if anyone's playing that game, it is not all orcs are created equal. Say it with me. Not all orcs are created equal. So yeah. So we use a fire rune, and let me tell you, I have a brand new weapon, everybody. Brand new weapon. And I don't even mean like just in the game. I mean like it is my favorite weapon of all time in any game, even in real life. It is my new favorite weapon. It is a halberd. It is an axe and a spear to get halberd. I love it. And I named him Asterion. Yes, I named my weapon after a character I know nothing about because I've never played Baldur's Gate, but I know enough. That's a blood-sucking motherfucker, and so's my weapon. I'm not crazy. You're crazy. All orcs are created. Thank you, Hemi. Someone's paying attention in class. Oh, man. But I'm telling you, though, I could not figure it out. I'm like, why is this not doing any damage? It should be doing damage, but it's not. It's fine. I have a whole new weapon. I have a whole new rune that's my favorite. So we're just using that. And everything else can fuck off. Oh, man. It's going. This is where it's going. But anyway, if anyone decides to play the game, I do recommend it, though. It is very fun and very... What's the word? Like, it will make you legit forget your life for a few hours. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, you get absorbed so hard. Like, but I got things to do. I need to go back to the mines. Gotta mine some shit. Gotta kill some shit. Oh, I forgot. We went and did that line. And I never even checked to make sure I didn't cross another line. Whoopsies. Pretend that didn't happen. Anyway. So yeah, that's what I've been doing in my free time, is running around in the mines of Moria. And I don't regret it a single bit. But still, I can only play, like I said, once every, 2 or 3 weeks. It's ridiculous. Oh, all the lines are so thick. It looks so good. This one's kind of okay, but we need to be in front of the weapon. Excuse me, weapon. You're not bringing out the best in my physique here. Yep. Skew, rogueline. Rogueline. Oh, that's so much better. Oh, that's so much better. Oh my god, I need to do it here too. I do not like this fist, but, this is the best I got with what I was working with. I don't want that to go too far. Because trust me, that thumb goes further out than you think. Okay. Removing the undersketch. Ooh, there's some spots like her face that could totally use some lifting, but so far not bad. Not that bad. Looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. Maybe some thicky on the armor bits. No, I had to do the exact same thing on my chibi. I was like, this line is not good enough. My underwear needs to be thicker than that. my golden panties. Yeah, thick lines, baby. That works way better. Like, I know my golden bikini looks like it's gonna fall off. Promise you it's not, but I'm only promising because I can thicken the lines. And then I have her little glowy bits, blur, blur, blur. Have some of the hairlines. We got little hairlines in here too. We didn't do very much for that. It was very much avoided for the most part. I think I ended up avoiding him because we changed some of the hair to begin with, so that's fair. Hair bits. Yep. Yes, no's, and maybe so's. Just so I can remember that spot's hair when I go to color it. Your tail will hold it up. Yeah, pretty much. See, the tail's not that thick, but I don't think it needs to be because it's so far out there. Kind of like the hair. I might need to go around the hair a little more, though. I just don't want it to seem like a super tiny, but like it's a thick braid. It was a thick, hard braid. Even up here, I want it to stand out. Yeah, with things being thick in the front, it's easier to tell what's where. Although again, some stuff by itself is fine. Not in this case. I just don't want to go overboard, so we're gonna take a look-see. Okay, that's not bad. Pretty good. So I have well-chosen bikinis, thank you very much. Of almost every color. No, really, ask Faye. He has seen my bikinis throughout the years. I have many. Although the blue and gold ones are kind of my favorite until I was rocking the green one. But we're in green for now. It was like green and Legion, we're green and Dream. It's totally fine. Okay, you are like way a little much there, line. Here we go. Cha-cha. Speaking of something, give me a second. And Faye is also... Oh, okay. Faye, that is like a whole synopsis that I don't exactly need at the moment. I'll go back and read that. Let me see. Who all is in here? I don't think there's a lot of people. No, you are in here. Okay. He, me, I know it's been a very super duper long time, but I promise you we are getting to Arion pieces. Himi is one of my little beta readers. There's nothing to read at the moment, but we're really getting there. I promise. I promise. Like, aside from doing, like, you know, all these million other things, I do have my own work. So, yeah. Here's Nyx if you missed it. I have one character for you to see, and that's her. She's so gorgeous. Yes, she breathes purple fire. I know, it's like, I feel so bad. I've been, like, waiting to do this for years. Even 5 years before the 5-year break we already took, but yep. Honestly, with how everything's going, though, I do plan on at least releasing a few more characters this year. I'm not sure what all I'll do, but I'm like, okay, I'm doing like the concept art, like that one, where it's like, okay, just to get a look so you guys even know who the hell I'm talking about when I get there. But I'm also maybe thinking about doing some character sheets. The only problem with the character sheets is just that I don't want to like put out all the information already and be like an information dump. That's not what I want. I want you guys to kind of experience everybody as they come out. Don't feel bad, things up in their own time. I know. But you also know that I'm going to anyway. Like, nothing I can do about that. I reset you a Discord. Oh, invite. Okay. Like, you reset my what? I don't know why you bother. I'm probably never going to get a chance to get in it. It's like, oh, you could see this for all of 5 seconds? Cool, let's change things again. Darn it, you guys. It's not my fault that I have a life and I can't keep up. I mean, judge me though, because my life is full of art and nothing but work. Like, it's my free time, it's my hobby, it's my everything. And my one game where I'm a dwarf. Rawr. That's it. That's Vel's life right there. So I always giggle about... I know it's not how it works, but I always giggle about, like, the whole identity theft thing, where it's like, oh yeah, you wanna be me? Go for it. I dare you. Like, my bank account's like 0, and, you know, I do all this work. You want to do it for me? Come here. Be me. Do it. When you're hoping somebody will be like, yeah, your life doesn't suck. It's so awesome. But then you're like, no, you know people would complain. What? You don't want this screaming child? Mind you, that would be my cat, but still, they can be screaming children, let me tell you. You don't want my screaming children? What's the matter with you? Steal my life, see how that goes. Like, I want to make some of the lines on the face darker, but I also don't, because I will be rendering, so I think, oh well, other than some of this stuff, let me see. We still need to fix some of these lines for sure. I want them to be thinner on the inside, but they don't have to be that thin. But the outsides, because it's armor, needs to be thicker. Just like not making that work very well. Yeah, these seemed thicker the first time around. The thing with line art too, you're like, nope. Zoom out, nope. Do it again. Your lines are so wide, you're just like, oh my god. How can you not see that from a million miles away? Are you sure? Oops. So even on this side, it's still pretty thin. It just gets thicker and thicker, and I'm like, I don't know. When does it stop? Okay. Probably about there. That's when it stops. But yeah, for reals though, talk to the kidnappers the way I talk to my dad. You really think that's a good idea? Are you sure? I don't think so. I will admit though, there's been a lot of times where I do come up with a better way to do something and my dad's like, man, I'm like, you gotta think like a single woman, Dad. Like, imagine that you're not strong and you can't do this. How are you gonna make it work? Especially with the tree stuff lately. Oh my god. It's a tree, Dad. It's a giant tree. You're not gonna be able to move that on your own. Let me go get the tractor. Don't go get the tractor. All you need is to cut it and roll it off the roof. Ta-da! Magic! How that was so easy. Because trust me, when starting the tractor is not a great viable option over here. This tractor was my grandfather's. It's very old. It's a pain in the ass. It like takes half a day to start, much less use. So yeah, I'm over here like, you want to do the tractor? I'm like, fuck that shit. I'm gonna teach you how this works, buddy. I'm like, I'm a genius. Say it. But yeah, I do have some pretty good ideas when shit gets rough around here. You just gotta know how to do it. Because I'll even say, I'm like, I don't know how this is done, but blah, 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 blah. And it's so funny because Dad'll say, but that's the way it's done. I'm like, but why is that the way it's done? It's stupid. It's wrong. I think it was partly like as we were patching the roof too. So I was asking a lot of questions about it, and I'm just like, but why? Because that's the way it's done. Why? That's so much extra work. Like, Dad, we should just invent better ways of doing things. That's what we should be doing right now. Oh, man. Okay, this is actually a pretty chonky boob, so I'm gonna thicken up the lines here too. Like, there's no reason for this sucker not to be thick. But yeah, hopefully I'll just get the time and ability to get my own works of art done this year. I mean, this is number one. This is mine. This is my paladin. So, although I will say commissions are open 100%. They were very limited last year, and it was like the year of commissions. But this year, we're starting fresh, and we're doing everything. Pya pya. So we can do full bodies, we can do full renders, we can do whatever. Oh yeah, that looks way better. Okay, gotta do the other one now. I can't stand it. Sometimes you gotta shake up the usual way and do something innovative. I know. You'd think like innovative comes naturally though, because like even I'm like, you know, why don't people think of better ways of doing shit? This is so easy. It doesn't. It's like moment of inspiration kind of shit. I'm like, oh yeah. Like, I wish I could think of better stuff all the time. This is amazing. We'll get there, guys. We'll get there someday. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I don't know what you guys, but I think this is pretty damn good. So I may be missing some spots up here, but oh my god. Oh my god, yes. Yes. I think she's finally in a spot that's gonna be great. Oh, I guess I can thicken the lines around the weapon, so why not? It's on the outside. I might as well if I'm gonna stick with the same style here. Like, if we're gonna be consistent, better be 100% consistent, not partially consistent. Which I sometimes do. Whoops. We're on the real layer here. Be careful. So that's a kind of a trick right here. Because you're going to have to see through that for the lighting that I chose. So that's tricksy. It's a good thing we did that. I thought about that. Or else that would have been awkward. Go coloring it later on. What's that for? I don't know. It's there. It looks good. Go for it. Bareback doing taxes. Oh, friggin' air. Get it, dude. Get it. Get your money. ASAP. Actually, yeah, I think Twitch sent me stuff for taxes, and I'm like, you're so funny. Why bother? This last year, like, I wasn't even here. Why the fuck would you want to send me anything? I don't have anything. I guess I made a few dollars and it counts. Whatever. I know it's just their job to send it to me. They don't give a shit if I do it or not. It just depends on how much I made, but I really don't think I made anything. It's not even worth doing taxes this year. Only to prove that, hey, I have no money. It's like, I'm sorry. Actually, I don't even know if it counts in the thing, because it's always like, asks you, you know, if anything happened, do you have a new job, new house, blah, 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 blah. And it's like, not a new house, but I renovated my house because, you know, shit was not great. Does that count? Can I get a tax break on that? Like, I built a bedroom. What do you want from me? I also built an office. What else do you want from me? Like, I'm sorry. My main source of income was unavailable for 2 years. But now it's back. Contact me next year. It's gonna be so hilarious if I eventually get monetized on YouTube, though, because then it'll be like, oh, look, now there's another friggin' thing I gotta add to it. I mean, I'm excited for it in other aspects, but the taxi aspect, not so much. For sure, yeah, right? Oh my goodness, I think she's ready. She's officially ready for color. Oh my god. So exciting. Let's see. 5:30. Do you guys want me to go ahead and start the base so you can see the colors? Or do you want me to just save it for next time? I don't mind. I can go either way. I'm just really happy she's finished and ready to go. Look, even have my color layer ready and everything. I was waiting and nothing was working. With the color. It's gonna be so amazing. So hell, I might just have to make it wait anyways, because I'm just realizing I'm hungry. Which one should I be clicking? Does it matter? Anyways, we'll troubleshoot this. Thank you guys so much for joining me today, especially since it's a like late and really weird stream. So for the most part, okay, now I can see stuff, Faye, just so you know. So anyways, again, I know that we had a really, really rough time with the low frame rates and stuff. If you're still here, remember, you can see all of my VODs on YouTube. Generally a week from when they were made, just because it takes a while for me to edit and do all the things. So that's a thing. Otherwise, you guys can see other various stuff from previous years. I'm working on getting small pieces up that are interesting, such as old clips and other things. And let's see what else. It was good to see you again. It was great to see you, 𝐏𝐴𝐚𝐴. I don't even remember the last time I was in one of your streams, but it was a while, so I know I was there because I was like, oh my god, 𝐏𝐴𝐚𝐴. Playing that Zelda. Always running down with some Bell streams. Oh, thank you, Air. Thank you, thank you. But yeah, we're updating things, we're getting things together. I am here back, well, quote unquote full time. It's technically part time, but for Vel, this is full ass fucking time. So This is almost more than I can handle, but it's just the right amount. So, remember, streams are on Sundays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays, and generally from 2 to 4 p.m. Standard Pacific Time. Otherwise, unless I'm late or I schedule something like a dual stream and we're on some weird hours, there are extra streams, but for now, those are the guaranteed streams. Alrighty, thank you guys so much. I love you. I love you all. Bye. I'll see you next time. See you next time. Bye, Mickey. Mwah, 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 mwah.